room packed. Yay! It is such a wonderful thing to have so many people here joining with us. We're so excited to have you guys here and very grateful for Noble Hospice for their hospitality.
Yay.
Always thank you, Christina. Thank you, Brenda, for allowing us to use this space to gather. We are very, very grateful for that.
Oh my gosh. We wouldn't, I don't think, have as much attendance if we didn't have kind of like a place to gather, you know? So it's exciting. So, all right. So just super excited about our Facebook account. We're at 166 now. Closing in on the 200. I try to go on there and like comment and like and share and stuff like that. So just keep trying your best to grow our social media presence. And before our meeting during the week, just maybe on our team about chunking down. Like you can accomplish so much if you just maybe spend 5 or 10 minutes on one little task throughout the day. So, you know, just like we try to take 15 minutes every night as a team to read a book. We read a book together as a team. And so if you just take 15 minutes to read every night, you would be surprised like how many books you can read. I think Amy's read like,
I read like 48 last year because of that, like, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't realize.
yeah, because I think it's something that we, good morning. It's something that we all probably wish we like had more time for. Like I love to read. I wish I had more time to read. And so if you just take a few minutes to dedicate to certain things that you want to try to accomplish, you can do a lot more than you realize. So with that being said, just take a few minutes before our meeting every week to send out some invites through social media and let people know about our networking group here. So just a brief reminder of our mission and our values. Our mission is to proactively serve. Oh, and good morning to our online community. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore all you guys. We just get so energized with everybody in the room. So our mission is to serve and educate each other in pursuit of synergistic solutions for seniors and their adult children. Our vision is to create a unified senior resource team to support each other and the seniors we serve. And our values are integrity, synergy, service, and collaboration. And we have Alejandra here this morning from Hospice of San Joaquin, and she'll be doing our presentation today.
I really like doing patient care. And I kind of had to transition to, you know, family. I have family now, I have 2 little girls. So it's kind of hard to do that field work now. But of course, I think everybody's goal here is to do patient care more than anything. But going into a little bit about us, we are nonprofit. We do take patients without insurance as well as children. We do have pediatric hospice. Okay, we do have our hospice house. A lot of people are familiar with our hospice house. I know that we've had somebody go to our hospice house. And it's a 6-bed unit. It's run by RNs. A lot of people use it for short prognosis, pain management, anxiety, symptom management more than anything. It's a short-term stay. So once we manage those symptoms, they either go back to where they were currently living at. A lot of facilities get here, well, you guys are going to take them from us. No, we're just managing symptoms, sending them back with a new medication regimen, or just comfortable. Or sometimes it does happen where the patient passes at our hospice premises. There's also families at home that say, well, I do not want my family member or my loved one to die here at home. Then we do have that option to have take a patient in, as long as we do have the space. It tends to be pretty full all the time for that. So family members are allowed. We do allow one person to spend the night there. Visiting hours. I know that with the whole COVID thing, we don't prevent families from going in. We just do prevent them from being in the common areas just due to the whole COVID. With pediatric patients, hospice house is not an option, just because our hospice house is not pediatric related. We do have, you know, our nurses. We have specific nurses that work with pediatric patients. And as going into our services, there's also families that don't want to move their loved one from their home, or they're too uncomfortable and they feel like the move is just too much for them. Then we do offer what we call the crisis care team. They do the same thing the hospice house nurses do, but they do it at bedside, whether it's at a home or at a facility where they pull night shifts and do the same thing, manage those symptoms as well. A lot of people have asked us about our bereavement services. We do offer bereavement services to the community in general. Families or in general, they do not have to be our patients to receive those services. It's free to the community. We do offer that. And then as well as what we do, we have one coming up this Saturday is our Camp Caterpillar. It's for children that recently lost a loved one or a father or mother. We do offer these services for children, and in our website you're able to sign up for it. And I have a couple pamphlets for you guys. Maybe you guys would like to take some, as well as our pediatric guide. And I think that's pretty much it. We do offer, social services as well, chaplain. And since we are a nonprofit, we do it for the community more than anything. And we do have the Tree of Lights. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Since we're out in Stockton, Antigua, we do have the Tree of Lights. So I have a list of the events that we do have, as well as memory bears. We do memory bears. We have volunteers that work with us. They go in and we have the families take a piece of clothing of their loved one and we turn it into a bear. So there's just little things that we do. And another quick thing that I did forget to say about our hospice house, a lot of families are like, oh, but they're pet. We allow pets. Just as long as they're not, loud, or because the hospice house is more for patients that are either at transitioning or at that end of life process. So we also do offer pet therapy and volunteer work. But the whole COVID thing, we had to kind of put that in a hold, just because a lot of families did not want certain nurses to be going in, just to prevent the families from contracting the COVID. And we do have contracts with, since we're more on that Stockton area, we do have contracts with Lodi Memorial, St. Joseph's. We will also do the higher level of care there. If the family wishes to keep the patient at the hospital setting, we do offer that higher level of care there as well. Our nurses come in and we manage symptoms at the hospital along with the doctors there. And we do also offer the palliative care. I think that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions?
Could you define or explain what palliative care is for any of us that don't know what it is?
Palliative care, I always call it the stepping stone to hospice. So there is people that say, okay, I want that, but not quite yet. Okay, for example, I could give you an example. I had a patient that said, you know what, the doctor told me I could give this one last try. Okay, well, palliative in this case might be the best way to go for that patient. Why? Because if that treatment doesn't work right after, he or she could just jump into the hospice services and just transfer kind of everything over. And we have a nurse that goes out once a month, I believe, and our social worker and everybody's keeping in touch with them, and either with the phone or in person to kind of see where they are with their care.
Okay, so like you're helping administer their current medical protocols?
Correct. Yes, and they're still allowed to seek their treatment. We don't prevent them from seeking their treatment. It's just they're still continuing, and then just in case, they're just going to jump over to our care.
Gotcha. Okay.
So once they do enter hospice, that means they're not trying treatments or things to try and save life. It's kind of like, okay.
It's more like the quality of care.
Got it.
And I would tell the families, you're more than welcome to continue seeing the private care provider, the optometrist, whatever it is, as long as they know that you are under hospice services, and you're more than welcome to go to see the progression of your illness. So that way they kind of know, because sometimes there is families are like, well, how do we know where they stand? How do we know how they're doing? More than welcome to, as long as there's no type of invasive treatment.
Okay. Any other questions?
I know you said I mean, you were in San Joaquin, but you're spreading out into Stanislaus. So I guess maybe
Yeah.
are there certain areas or facilities or things in Stanislaus that
We have a couple patients, but they're home patients here in Modesto
Okay.
area. Right now, I'm the only one covering from Modesto all the way to like Galt area, so it's one of me trying to do everything. But other than that, I mean, I really enjoy what I do, and you know, I think for all of us, that's our primary goal, to have the patients comfortable or just meet their goals. And I think that most important thing is to kind of always know what they want out of everything. You know, and I would say this is, to me, sincerely, I've even told Brenda, I was like, you know what, it's not a competition to me, it's the quality.
That's right.
And the care for the patient, no matter what.
Right.
You know, because there could be certain people that like certain care, there could be other people that don't. So I think at the end of the day, as long as the patient's meeting their needs and they're comfortable and they're okay with the care they're receiving, then that's more than enough.
I agree. Yay. Other questions for Alejandra?
Does anyone online have any questions for her?
No, pretty straightforward. I was curious how many beds you guys have?
6.
Oh,
We have
6.
beds.
Okay.
And then we also do use the hospice house for respite care. So if their primary caregiver is at a home where they're one-on-one care with a family member, whether it's the spouse, they say, you know what, I do want a break. We do take them for a max of 5 days.
Okay. So is 6 beds kind of on the smaller side? Is there some hospice cares that have more beds? Like, where is that in the scale of things?
It's only the 6-bed unit.
Okay.
And they have private rooms as
Okay.
well.
Gotcha. And what's RESPA?
Respite is
Oh,
like
respite?
respite.
Respite.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's when the families just want a little break, we will take the patients in for a max of 5 days.
Oh, gotcha. So
Wow.
somebody's at home receiving care from a family member,
Correct.
and that family member is mentally or physically exhausted, and they're like, can I just get a little break?
Yeah, or they're going out of town for the next 5 days, and we
Okay.
kind of take them in.
Okay, so it's on a temporary basis,
Yeah.
knowing that they're gonna go back home.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
see, I learned 2 new things today. Wonderful. All right, so
Short and sweet, but
we're gonna open up the floor to anybody if they have any announcements.
yeah. Okay. Well, hi, everyone. I'm Carla Little, and I'm from Orangeburg Memory Care here in Modesto. We're on Nielsen, just right off Orangeburg. And also I work at Town Lou Assisted Living in Stockton, so I do both communities. But I wanted to invite everyone. We're doing a meet and greet so save the date, on May 18th at 9:30. From 9:30 to 11, meet and greet. We're going to go in our patio. What we're going to do is we're going to start doing small little events, and then eventually we'll do a big, large open house. But I wanted to I'm new to Modesto area. I came out here during the pandemic, so I met a lot of you on phone or email. So, but I want to share with you our new renovated, remodeled community. It's gorgeous. They put over $1 million into our community. Their new owners. So we're excited to share that with the Orangeburg community, and we're all memory care. So May 18th, and if I can get your cards at the end, I'll send you an email, text you, and I'll have a little flyer soon. I just wanted to save the date, May 18th, 9:30 to 11. So you must have a vaccination card and wear a mask. We will go through the community and have in our inside patio area. So, and then you'll get to see our lovely remodeled room. We have one just right off our patio. So look forward to having you. May 18th, 9:30.
Thank you.
Yes.
Are all residents and visitors required to have a vaccination?
To come inside the building, we're still CDC guidelines. Yes, they still have to. Visitors do. Visitors can visit outside if they're not vaccinated.
And residents have to be
Um,
vaccinated or no?
No, resident, most of them are, but we have a few that aren't, but we have to quarantine them. We do our best to quarantine dementia residents, but they don't wear masks. The residents don't wear masks, but we do. We still are following the CDC guidelines. Yeah, so, yeah. But I look forward to seeing all of you.
Thank you.
Carla.
Thank you. Anybody else? Yes.
Yeah, okay, so Cheryl's not able to be here from the Alzheimer's Association. She's at another meeting today. I just wanted to encourage anybody and everybody, if you don't have a team yet, get one together. If you guys would like to sponsor, come out, be a part of the community. You know, we'd love for you guys to come and support. If you don't want to make your own team, you're more than welcome to join our team. You know, we just want to get people out and, you know, let them know who the resources are. We want to see our seniors, you know, be a little bit more active and get their family to be a little bit more proactive in their care as well. So if anybody's interested, I do have some forms if you guys want to make your own team, do any donations, and I have flyers as well if you guys want to post them anywhere. If you know anybody that would like to partner up or donate, we would love to see everybody out there and show our seniors
the walk?
love. It is September 17th.
Save the date.
There you
go.
September 7th.
Yes,
What time?
it starts at 8 a.m.
You're part of our team.
You're on our team as well already. With Charmaine.
I'm calling another event in September on a weekend, so I didn't want to,
Yeah.
there was something so important.
Thank you. I'm studying that.
Yes.
Yeah, very much appreciate it.
She's just checking her personal agenda.
How you gonna help me like that? Good morning, everyone. I'm Charmaine Dooley. I am with Senior Care Alliance originally. We specialize in placement services, and recently we just partnered with Noble Services, which include hospice, palliative care, all kinds of amazing, great things. Home health is growing in the Central Valley, but I am going to be their new administrator over their healthcare at home team. So I'm going to be providing in-home care throughout the Central Valley for families. So I'm sure a lot of you guys already know me from Senior Care Alliance, but I'll be out and about promoting our in-home care company. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you. I'm sure I've worked with you probably in the past. I know I've worked with you several times, but I'm really excited about the transition. And yeah, we're going to be providing
For our growth.
Yeah.
We are growing.
Growing, our office is open up in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Fresno is, I would give it another 3 more months, but we do have offices in those areas and in Fremont, so we are,
Yay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm excited.
So I just want to introduce myself to everyone, just in case I haven't met you. I haven't met you yet, but Carla and I have worked together on a couple of placements.
Yes, so
On the
kudos. Yes, so it's nice to meet you in person. Yeah, we've worked with 2 different, same with Noble. You guys, thank you for your services. It worked out for both families, you know, just great communication. And so thank you.
Thank you.
And they're all doing well.
Good.
So yeah, thank you.
We're on it.
Yes. I'm telling you, Friday I called her. We were in an emergency situation for one of my family friends. I'm telling you, she just boom, 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 worked together with these guys and had them placed in no time. So
I find
thank
her
you.
with the best.
Yeah.
You guys rock. Thank you.
Between her and Consuela, I was gonna make a phone call.
Oh, that was
Guys,
us?
Yeah.
Oh my, oh, we got that taken care of.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
That
I
was
know.
pretty
We
quick.
appreciate
Really
that.
team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful. Anybody else here in the room or online?
Hi, online, Priscilla from Community Hospice. I usually in San Joaquin County, but I've kind of been the liaison for Memorial Hospital. I just wanted to share with you guys, for Community Hospice for Memorial Hospital. Jen, I don't know if anybody knew Jen Baker, but she recently moved to Ohio. So I'm kind of stepping over the county from San Joaquin to Stanislaus. But I wanted to share with you guys, we have a program that's going to be going on because we are a nonprofit. We're raising money for our hospice house for the patients and loved ones that aren't able to, that don't have insurance. So We are on June 17th doing a hops for community hospice. We are going to have a local brewery there. And then we're going to have food trucks. We're hiring a professional axe throwing company and different yard games and stuff. So that will be at Spires. It's $100 a ticket, but that provides you with beer, the food from the food trucks, the pizza. There's going to be a pizza service going on as well. So should be something fun and different. We're excited to do it. And so we just wanted to get it out there in the community. And there's several faces. I'm sorry I couldn't make it today, but I'm glad, like Charmaine, we talked the other day on the phone. Glad to see faces. Can't wait to meet all of you guys on this side of the county line and not San Joaquin anymore. And Carla Little, we've worked together before. So hi. And we also, I just want to remind you guys, we also have our hospice house. That's a 16-bed unit. That's right outside of Turlock in Houston. So if you guys ever need anything with that as well, we offer that service as well. So nice to meet you all. Next time, I hope to be there in person to meet all your faces. See all of you.
Thank you, Priscilla.
Awesome. Anybody else online?
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Denise Davis with the Alzheimer's Association. I think that's Christine, but if that is you, it's just really small on my screen. So thanks for talking about the walk. It's really hard for me to see who you are. So I apologize if I got the name wrong, but I do see you waving. So, great that Cheryl had you come and do the presentation about the walk. I'm grateful to all of you who have participated in the past and look forward to seeing you, many of you at Graceta Park coming up in September. Those funds that are raised, it's not only the fundraising portion of it to help with the costs of our helpline that's available 24/7 and also our support groups, but also an awareness raiser. And so we appreciate just talking about the walk, letting all of our members in our communities know all over wherever we live, wherever we work. And I also just want to let you know we've got 2 workshops up and coming in person. So happy that we're going to be back in the community. So on May the 19th, we'll be at Patterson Senior Center, and we'll be doing a presentation on the 10 warning signs of Alzheimer's disease. And then June the 23rd, we'll be doing a presentation at Turlock Senior Center on healthy living for your brain and body. So just wanted to share those 2 events with you as well. As soon as we have flyers, if it's okay with Joyce or Amy, maybe I'll forward those to you so you can share them with the group here. So that's all. Just wanted to say hi. I saw a thumbs up. Thank you. Carla, good to see your face, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.
Thank you, Denise. All right, anybody else?
Hi, guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Good morning.
I'm on the road from Monterey, but I wanted to make sure that we were there in presentation from Modesto Walk as well. My name is Crystal Treadway, and I'm excited to share with you that we are going to be having a past team walk kickoff event at Starbucks in Modesto on May 18th between 4 and 7 p.m. There is a giveaway and a raffle. So if you are part of the past teams, or even if you want to come out for a new team, we'd love to have you. Again, that's May 18th between 4 and 7 p.m. at Starbucks in Oakdale and Merle.
Got it.
All right, and go have light breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
At Orangeburg and
See,
coffee over there at Starbucks.
Absolutely. I think we lost you, Crystal. She froze. Awesome. Anybody else online?
I'll go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Teresa. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Gosh, sorry I'm not there in person. It looks like a packed house. Good for you guys. Exciting that we're growing and helping others. Hi, Crystal. Just wanted to take a brief moment, introduce myself. There's some that know me. There's some that don't. My name is Teresa Shepard. I am the founder of Care2U Portable Oral Care Services. So we are able to go out into the communities and provide portable oral care, diagnostic, preventive, and non-surgical periodontal services to those without access or means. We are nonprofit, so we definitely have to join in the struggles of fundraising, and it's difficult these days, but there's so many people that need our help. So if we can collaborate in any way, not only do I provide services, but we also educate. So if you have team members that need to be educated, or patients or caregivers or anything like that, we're very happy to do that. I need to get back with Alexandria and finish that conversation. And I'm going to actually turn it over a little bit. I brought Myra with me. She's my new right hand, and you all are going to love her, and she is all. So I'm just going to turn that over to her for just a second, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice to see everyone.
All righty. Hello, everyone. I'm Myra. I'm Teresa's new right hand. I'm a recent dental hygiene graduate, actually, from Visalia, and a previous RDA for a couple years. And I'm super excited and happy to be working with Teresa and a former partner, Patricia, as the community outreach rep with Care to Use Portable Services, dental services. For the past 4 years, I've been in dental and super passionate about giving back to the community. Patricia and I were previously in another dental van that was closed down, unfortunately, due to COVID and lack of funding. It was through a church. It was also nonprofit, but the state funding got really confusing and everything just hit us hard. So when Teresa reached out to her and Patricia reached out to me, we're super excited to get this back up and get everything going. So I'll be the boots on the ground, the networker. I can be talking to all of you guys, plan for sponsor events such as the ones currently being held with you guys, which is awesome to hear and I'd like to be a part of. So we can help everybody who needs it. And I appreciate everybody here and listening and getting to know everyone.
Thank you, Myra, and welcome.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, anybody else online?
Oh, Crystal.
I am. Sorry, I had to unmute myself. I had to keep me muted. I have dogs around and they'll bark at anything. So I'm sorry if they bark. I'll try to be quick. So I'm Serena and I'm with Community Hospice. I am actually the liaison that handles Doctors Medical Center and Emmanuel Medical Center in Mercy. I have Bethel Retirement Community as well. I won't go into all I think a lot of us are really familiar with hospice services, and I know we've been around for 42 years, so we're a pretty well-known agency. We obviously have hospice, we have palliative. Our palliative program is CHAP certified, and we also do pediatric care as well. Our pediatric hospice patients get a higher level of care than, I would say, they get more treatment options than our adult hospice patients. And we do have a 16-bed hospice house in Houston. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And we do take pediatric patients there. So in case anybody was wondering, we also have a different program that we started up last year. It's called Hope Counseling. And so we noticed that there was a huge need. Our
Oh, sorry, Serena. We're having a hard time recording.
With we opened up a different branch called Hope Counseling.
Serena, can you hear us?
That is more of a mental illness counseling program. So it's private pay, covered by certain
All right, Serena, we're having a hard time hearing you. You might have to come in person or try next time.
well,
I sent her a text on the side to hopefully let her know that we can't hear.
She said that. Okay.
Is it skipping? Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can. Sorry, you were cutting out completely.
It's okay.
All right. Anybody else? We're all good. And there was a gentleman
right here.
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead.
introduce myself. I've never been here before.
Oh, yes.
My name is Maria, and I am here with the Campus Health Hospital. We specialize in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, and patients stay with us from 7 to 14 days. Our ultimate goal is for patients to return home with their families. We provide 3 hours of therapy a day, 5 days a week. We take most insurances other than Sutter Gold, Alignment, All Care. They will never get off. And I service Doctors Medical Center. Hey, everyone. I know
Yeah,
few
good
people
morning.
here,
Thank you
but
for joining
yeah.
us. Thank you. Welcome. All right, anybody else here new? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Hi, my name is Tommy.
Okay, Congregate Living Home here in Modesto. We take care of everybody. We specialize in trachs and vents, but we will take care of whomever needs placement. We take the harder placed people. Our only the only problem that we ever run into is that we are a waiver-based facility or an LOA, and getting patients on the waiver is a little time consuming. So I always encourage people to start that waiver process right away. If you've never heard of the homebound waiver program, it's also a fantastic program for people who are at home to get services at home, but then if they ever need to transition to 24/7 care, then they can come to places like mine. I do.
You should probably do a presentation program.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me a hard time.
Wonderful.
Now, if they're not on the waiver program, what is your rate to start out at?
It's about 500 a day.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, me
yes.
too.
How did you hear about our group?
Christina.
Oh,
Yay, thank you, Christina.
And how did you hear about our group?
Christina.
As a marketing, I never think about being part of, the community and know who your resources are, because we're all to everybody out there. So
Yeah.
taking that competition out, do the right thing and help people.
Absolutely.
Yes, love that attitude.
Absolutely.
So if anybody emails me, I can send you the waiver or explain to you how to participate. Because obviously the government is not going to be really forthcoming. So I had to make my own presentation. I've made my own presentation on how to go out and present it to people and teach them. I call it the waiver for dummies. But I can. It's a 2-page page. It's a 2-page application.
That's why it's called the application for dummies.
I mean, because it's like super simple. My problem is have somebody that needs to be on it. I don't know your patient, so I can't fill it out. Do they have this? Do they have that? I don't know. So
That's
I'm
something that
teaching
so too.
people. Yeah, I'm like, this is super simple. And then it's usually just a follow-up that takes a lot of
apply to positions like ours? Like she has a 6-bed, I have a 5-bed, she's got a couple facilities, there's a large assisted living. So how does that specific program apply to facilities like ours?
So the way it can work is you need to be on the program. So it's for Medi-Cal patients only.
Okay.
Um,
Is it like the ALW assisted living waiver?
but it's the homebound
The
waiver.
home- really similar.
Similar.
And it's
Yeah.
not approved in Stanislaus? Because
Yeah.
ALW is not.
Yes.
Oh, it is? Great. Fantastic.
Yes.
And then they have different levels of care.
Yeah, so they can qualify for this many hours a week, they can qualify for this many hours a month, but then eventually, like, my patients all qualify for 24/7.
And so is it partial, so with the ALW, the fee gets split, right? So part of it comes from one section and part from the other section, right? So who covers a stay and a community? Like ours.
like yours?
Yes, like assisted living or boarding care or, short term, so we would cover the same.
Okay.
The program covers just service, right? Not just-
No, it covers their entire everything. Some of them may
Sounds like
have
we need to have you present in
share
June.
cost.
Yeah.
You're gonna
And it comes with the nurses. Yeah. Does it come with like your brain? We got tons of questions.
There's three.
Three.
Ah,
Three
raffle.
raffles.
All right, raffle number one. Here we go. A little chair ride. A little chair ride.
Connected living.
Yay. Wine or.
Like, I don't drink,
Goodies.
so that would be
Carla Little. Wow.
Well, I donated the Starbucks on behalf of Orangeburg. I'll cook that with my Roman? Ramon. Must be brothers. Must be brothers.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Congratulations, everybody.
And if you did not get an email letting you know about the meeting, please give me your email so I can get you on there. And also, if you just want to send like any information that you've shared today to me, I will blast it out to the group, like the dates for your upcoming events and those kinds of things.
Oh, that would be
And if you have like digital copies of your flyers, Alejandra, I can send those out to everybody. So yeah, make sure you give me your contact information so I can add you. All right. And if any of you did not online get contact information, let me know. And before we take off, Crystal, do you mind letting everybody know we have the Lions Eye Foundation that's going to be presenting to us in May? Do you want to share a little bit about them? You are the one who hooked us up with that organization. I thought maybe you could share what you know about them.
What I know about is that it's a fabulous organization, and the Lions Club has been doing it for years and years. And what they do is they help the disproportionately affected individuals that could benefit from cataract surgery, glasses, eye exams that they just can't get in our Central Valley. Actually, they do it all over California. But the gentleman that was going to be hosting the event was going to explain how they have a whole team in San Francisco that helps with that. And I have the website that I can pass along to you if you are interested in that. But it is something that we need to get this information out to, especially older individuals or even young that just that need eye exams. So it's a service that they take care of, and I'm just really excited about it. So I will, as you know, I'm traveling today, so I can get more information to you, Joyce, if you want it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Crystal. So we had 20 in person today. We had 7 on Zoom, and our next meeting will be Thursday, May 26th at 10 a.m. where we will have the Lions Eye Foundation presenting to us. So thank you, everybody.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody have a great day.
So if you have suggestions for June, July, August, because it's the 4th Thursday of the month we meet, please let us know. We would love to set out our schedule for the rest of the year. So if you would like to present about your organization, let me know. Let me know which 4th Thursday you want to do, and I will set you up.
Yeah, well, really quickly, this is our first time here attending at the meeting, so.
Welcome,
appreciate the
ladies.
invitation. So I'm Moana,
Hi,
and
Monica.
then our partners, Jessica and Ramon.
Jessica's right here.
Oh, right there. Jessica and Ramon. So we're super excited to be part of this collaboration, and again, become a resource for the community, and we would love to present our specialty programs in the future. So we'll get with somebody to add us on the calendar.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
invited Tina. She didn't show up today, so I'm
Yeah.
Can we do a group picture?
Of course we can.
All right.
Pictures.
Kyle.
Oh.
Take a picture of all of us.
thank you ladies so much for joining us online. We sure appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave in the chat of anyone that you would like to have us present in the future. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.